Once upon a time, there was a raven who was very unhappy with his life. One day, he started crying while sitting on a branch of a tree. A wise monk was sitting under the tree, and a tear from the raven fell on the monk's cheek. The monk asked the raven what was wrong, and the raven told him that he was very upset with his life. He felt that no one loved him. People always shooed him away, and he didn't have enough to eat. The raven felt that death would be better than such a life. The monk felt compassion for the raven and told him that they should learn to be happy in whatever condition they are in. However, the raven didn't understand the wisdom of the monk and continued to cry. The monk then offered to use his mantra to make the raven into whatever he wanted to be. The raven became happy and said that he wanted to be a swan. The monk agreed to make the raven into a swan, but told him to first go and ask a swan if he was happy with his life. The raven happily flew away to meet the swan and saw him swimming in a pond. The raven went to the swan and said, "How beautiful you are! You must be the happiest bird in the world." The swan replied, "No, my friend, I am not happy. There are so many beautiful colors in the world, but I don't have any color. White is a nothing color. I think the parrot must be the happiest bird in the world because he is so colorful." The raven flew away from there and reached the parrot. He said to the parrot, "Oh parrot, you are so colorful and beautiful. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The parrot replied, "No, my friend, I am not happy. People keep parrots in cages, and I'm always afraid that someone may hold me and lock me in a cage. I think the peacock is the happiest bird in the world because he is also much more colorful than me." The raven flew around looking for a peacock, and finally found one in a cage in a zoo. Hundreds of people had gathered to see him, and after they left, the raven approached the peacock and said, "Dear peacock, you are so beautiful. Every day thousands of people come to see you, and look at me. When people see me, they immediately shoo me away. I think you must be the happiest bird on the planet." The peacock replied sadly, "I always thought that I was the most beautiful and happiest bird on the planet, but because of my beauty, I am entrapped in this zoo. When people pluck my colorful feathers to make decorative things, it hurts me a lot. I am not happy, my friend." The raven was surprised to hear this from the peacock and asked him, "If you are not happy, then whom do you think is the happiest bird in the world?" The peacock replied, "I have examined the zoo very carefully, and I have realized that you, the raven, are the only bird not kept in a cage. People don't try to catch you and entrap you in cages. So, for the past few days, I have been thinking that if I were a raven, I could happily roam everywhere, and I would be free." Hearing this, the raven flew away, and for the first time felt happy to be a raven. He came back to the wise monk and said, "Oh, wise one, I don't want to be anything. I am fine.